notice anything different in him, a little more energy even than he usually has to throw this team on his back one more time?
Well, I mean, he was dialed in. I mean, you could tell and see that all the way through. But I think we've seen that over the entire stretch run here, and not just G. I mean, G is our captain and a leader for us, and he certainly showed that tonight. He went out and he did the job. I thought he led the way for and along with everybody else to go and do their job. We had a lot of good performances tonight, that's what it takes. In a game like this, you got to have everybody out and be good, go out and be good. And obviously, G made a huge difference offensively along with that.
Obviously, you scored 5 goals in this game, but as a whole, the team is 17 shots. It just seemed like a really detail-oriented game for you guys all around.
Well, I think that's again, we're playing against a team, on the other side that is, they've got all kinds of skill and ability in their lineup. I think one of the biggest things is we just didn't want to give them anything easy tonight, to jumpstart them. And I thought our guys did a really good job of that, especially early on. Just taking care of pucks, making sure we made the solid play. Didn't have to be spectacular. We just needed good, hard-working shifts all the way through. To be able to score, to get the first goal, that was big. And I thought from there we just continued to build and work.
Dave, was this win more rewarding to get in the playoffs after what you went through at the beginning of the year, the 10-game losing streak, your struggle to get points first 6-7 weeks this season?
I don't know if it's more reward. It's I said it all the way along. And probably the biggest sense of pride for me is how good of a team these guys are inside of the dressing room, and they carry that everywhere with them. It was one thing to say it back in November, December. It's another thing for these guys to go out and prove it over the long haul. And I think they've done that through the regular season. And it took all the way till game 82 for us to solidify a spot. Tonight it was the first night that we can say we're in. We don't need to wait for any other scores. The guys had an opportunity to control their own destiny all the way down the stretch here, and and they did that. And that's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but they did that.
Didn't seem like there was a lot of celebration, almost like they see it as just another win towards a larger goal rather than having accomplished anything yet. Is
it's more than just a win. I mean, that's a big win, and this is the one that solidifies an opportunity for us to be one of the 16 playoff teams. And now the page turns really quickly, and now now it's a clean slate. It's a new season, and there's a new goal.
When they're shoveling all those hats and G is taking, watching the video, as a coach, are you enjoying the moment, or are you planning on, who am I putting out the next shit?
No, I enjoyed that moment. Up to that point, to be honest, I mean, we went into the third period with a solid lead, and we just wanted to keep playing, playing good hockey. But it's pretty tough to relax, in any situation when it's such an important game for us. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy that mostly because, G's worked hard, and he earned and he deserved that moment. I'm sure he won't take any credit, and he'll push it all off on his teammates. But he's worked very hard and is deserving of that moment along with his teammates.
Yeah, it was hard to miss. They were great tonight. They gave us a boost, and I think overall we played a solid game. We played the way we wanted to, and it's great to be in the playoffs.
Elliot said that he saw kind of a look in your eyes that you were going to do something today. Did you wake up saying, there's no way we don't get 1 point here?
I don't know. I think everybody was pretty dialed in. Everybody wanted to play well, help each other, and I mean, we followed the game plan and played our game.
To get a hat trick in this situation, obviously it takes a little something extra, but you know, were you extra amped for this game just because of all that was at stake? I know kind of Dave asked you this, but you know, would you have a little extra jump this morning that you feel when you got out for warm-ups or whatever?
You know, when you wake up for a game like this, you want to try not to get too jacked up. You want to be in control of what you do, and I mean, we did a good job tonight of not getting too excited and just doing our job.
Is that something you've struggled with throughout your career, getting too emotional, too jacked up for games?
Yeah, I think you kind of learn a little bit while you go through seasons to make sure that you focus on the right things and you don't try to do too much, because when you try to do too much, that's when you get caught doing the wrong things. So, but I think everybody was pretty dialed in before the game.
We saw you do two things that I'm not used to seeing you. One is smile on the bench, and the other was waving to the fans. That, to go back to what Dave just asked, that's part of you trying to contain yourself in most games. You kind of allowed it to let yourself out today.
I think fans were great, and I tried to kind of relax, and I mean, I was pretty uncomfortable there when I was on the big screen, but I had Rafi beside me telling me to get up, and but you know, it's the fans were great, and pretty excited to play at home in the playoffs.
Who said you guys believed in yourselves even in the early December? You had a 10-game losing streak and you were down the bottom. What gave you guys that belief?
I think we were losing games, but we were playing the right way. We were playing as a team, and we just couldn't find a way to get it done at the end of games. And we lost 10, but we lost 5 in overtime or shootout. So we were right there, and we just kept pressing. It's actually crazy how you lose 10 in a row like that, and not blaming you guys, but you got the media kind of in your head, and no one's pointing fingers. Everybody's kind of focusing on their job, and it just shows a lot in this group.